Hello students, welcome to Harleen Core classes. So today in this video we will be discussing the topic of class 10th mathematics, that is the topic trigonometry. So in this topic I will be taking the complementary angles in trigonometry. Complementary angles in trigonometry. As you people know that what are the complementary angles? The angles that makes the sum 90 degree as known as the complementary angles. I mean if it is an angle B, A and B, A plus B they makes the sum 90 degree, then it means A and B are complementary angles. In trigonometry also there are the complementary pairs. What it means by complementary pairs, I will be explaining all this in this video. So watch this video till end. So in this video I will be discussing with you the complementary pairs in trigonometry. Let's start. Before that, let me revise you that what are the trigonometric ratios. As you people know that there are the 6 trigonometric ratios which are sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. So in trigonometry we have these 6 trigonometric ratios. In these 6 trigonometric ratios we can make the 3 complementary pairs. So which trigonometric ratio make a complementary pair with which trigonometric ratio? I will explain you in this video. So sin theta makes a complementary pair with cos theta. And cosecant theta makes a complementary pair with secant theta. And tan theta makes a complementary pair with cot theta. Now how they make pair with one another? So what is the relation what is mean by the complementary pair between sin theta and cos theta? Cosecant theta and secant theta, tan theta and cot theta. What is mean by making a complementary pair with each other? So, it means that if I write like this, sin, if I subtract 90 from this theta of sin, that is 90 minus theta, then it will make cos theta. This way sin theta, that is 90 minus theta, is equals to cos theta, that is trigonometric ratio, that is sin. It makes a complementary pair with the trigonometric ratios, that is cos. It means that if we add these both angles, like the angle of sin, that is 90 minus theta, and angle of cos, that is theta, on adding these two angles it gives you 90. It means the angles of both of these trigonometric ratios gives you 90. That is the angles, these both angles are complement angles, that is complementary angles. So these ratios, the trigonometric ratios, sin ratio and the cos ratio, they are the complementary pairs. So that is why they make a complementary pairs, because the angles with these ratios makes the sum 90 degree, and the angles that makes the sum 90 degree are known as a complementary angles. So that is why they are termed as a complementary pairs. Now we can relate it either way also, like you can write it as cos 90 minus theta is equals to sin theta. It means this equation holds true in either direction. Even if you subtract 90 from cos theta, or you subtract 90 from sine theta, they makes the complementary pair in either way. Sine makes a complementary pair with cos, then cos makes a complementary pair with sine. So this this equation holds true in either direction. Okay. In this way, the second complementary pair that I have written here is between the cosecant theta and the secant theta. Now you people can judge easily that what it means by the complementary pairs between these two trigonometric ratios and write it yourself. Let me write for you. It means that cosecant 90 minus theta gives you secant theta. This is also a relation between the two trigonometric ratios. That is the relation between the cosecant and the secant trigonometric ratios. Also, they are the complementary pairs too. And it also can be written in either way. Like if we write like secant 90 minus theta, then it will give you cosecant theta. So you can write it in either way. Both are correct. Now the last complementary pair is tangent with cot. It means if it is tan theta, like I am writing it as tan 90 minus theta, then it will be cot theta. And what in either way it can be written as? It can also be written as cot 90 minus theta is equals to tan theta. Fine. So here are the three complementary pairs that we make with the 6 trigonometric ratios. The pairs are between the sine and cos in either ways, cosecant and secant in either ways, tan and cot in either ways. That is, if I subtract 90 from the angle of sine trigonometric ratios, then it will be cos theta. If I subtract 90 from the angle of cos trigonometric ratio, then it will be the sine theta. And cosecant 90 minus theta will be secant theta. And secant 90 minus theta will be cosecant theta. Tan 90 minus theta will be cot theta. And cot 90 minus theta will be tan theta. Now, how you can apply these trigonometric ratios or the complementary pairs in your questions, how they are useful in solving the questions. So we will be taking some examples in which we are going to use these complementary pairs for solving our questions. So I will explain you all this by taking 2 examples. So let's start with some examples. And also, these complementary pairs are also used for changing one trigonometric ratios to the other. Suppose if you want to change the sine trigonometric ratios to the cos trigonometric ratio. Suppose if you want to choose the tan to the cot, or you want to change the secant to the cosecant trigonometric ratio. So you can use these complementary pairs for the interchanging between the pairs, that is sine and cos, cosecant and secant, and tan and cot. So this is how they are used in the questions for solving in the trigonometry part of mathematics. So let's take one example, then you will be more clear. Suppose I am given with some, like it is cos 30 degree. Fine. So this is cos 30 degree. This is some trigonometric ratio cos, that is cos 30 degree. And if you want to change it into sine, in some question you want to change it into sine, because cos makes complementary pair with sine. So cos can be changed into sine, and how you will see that it can be changed into sine. Then write cos in the form of sine. Okay. So it can also be written as is equals to cos, this cos changes to sine, and if you are changing this complementary ratio to the sine, then you just do subtract this theta from 90. Fine. So it means cos 30 degree is equals to sine 60 degree. So this is how you can change the complementary pairs also. You have changed the cos trigonometric ratio to the sine trigonometric ratio. That is cos 30 degree is equals to sine 60 degree. Let me take one more example. Like if you have tan, let's suppose it is 0 degree. Fine. It is tan 0 degree. And tan makes a complementary pair with cot. So if you change the tan to the cot, the next thing you need to do is just subtract this angle from 90. That is 90 minus 0. So you will have tan 0 degree is equals to cot 90 degree. So you can see that you have changed this tan trigonometric ratio to the cot trigonometric ratio. And you can take one more example of interchanging, like if you have given with secant 60 degree. And you people know that secant makes a complementary pair with cosecant. So if you change this secant to the cosecant, then you need to subtract this angle from 90. And what you are left with? Cosecant 30 degree. From here you came to the conclusion that secant 60 degree is equals to the cosecant 30 degree. That is, secant is changes into the cosecant trigonometric ratios. So this is how you can interchange the trigonometric ratios from one to another by using the concept of the complementary pairs. And always remember that only the complementary pairs can be interchanged. It's not like that you can change the sine to the tan by using this concept of complementary pairs. No. What you can interchange is only the complementary pairs, between the complementary pairs only that I described you. That sine makes a pair with cos, tan makes a pair with cot, and cosecant makes a pair with secant. So these complementary pairs can be interchanged by using this concept only. Not all the trigonometric ratios can be interchanged. Fine. So make this very clear in your mind. If you are using the concept of complementary pairs, then it is applied between the specified pairs only. Like if it is between sine and cos, if it is between tan and cot, if it is between secant and cosecant, then only you can apply the concept of complementary pairs. Otherwise, no. Fine. Let's take one more example. Suppose a question says evaluate tan 65 degree upon cot 25 degree. Now you know nothing about the value of tan 65 degree. You know nothing about the value of tan 25 degree. Then how you will evaluate this? So you will evaluate this by using the concept of the complementary pairs. You can see that tan makes a complementary pair with cot. So it means you can change the tan trigonometric ratios to the cot trigonometric ratio. How is equals to? So if we are changing this tan to the cot, what we will be doing? We will be subtracting this theta from 90 simultaneously and write this cot 25. Now subtract 90 from 65, you will have 25. Now it will be cos 25 upon, cot 25 upon cot 25. So that will be equals to 1. So this way, without even knowing the value of the tan 65 or the cot 25, only knowing the complementary pair relation between the tan and cot, you can evaluate this. And this is the way you can get the question in your exams also, that evaluate this just for the 1 mark, but this question may be asked in your exam. Let's take one more example. If the question says evaluate sine 18 degree upon cos 72 degree. Now again you can see that sine makes a complementary pair with cos. So it means you can change either sine to cos or cos to sine. That's up to your wish only. So change, if I'm changing like, now I'm changing this cos to sine. Doesn't matter which theta you are taking, doesn't matter. You can take either of them. So I'm taking this cos, I can change cos to sine because they makes a complementary pair. If I'm changing cos to sine, I also need to subtract this theta from 90. So what you will be having? You will be having here sine 18 degree upon 90 minus 72 will be again 18. So it will be 1. So this is the way you can solve the questions on complementary pair concept. I will take more examples. I will do your clarification. Suppose it is like evaluate cos 48 minus sine 42 degree. Now you don't know the value of cos 48 or the sine 42, but you know that the sine and cos makes a complementary pairs with each other. Then how you can evaluate this value? By using that concept. So if you are changing this cos to sine, then the second thing you need to do is just subtract this angle from 90. And write this way. Now 90 minus 48 will be 42. Minus sine 42. Now sine 42 minus sine 42 is 0. So this is how you can use the concept of complementary pairs for solving your questions. So we will be doing more practice on the questions. Keep watching my channel and subscribe to my channel and like the video and let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. I will reply you as soon as I see your comment. And all the best to all the students. Thank you. Bye-bye.